Carson Beck is the real deal, man. Now, slow starts have been a talking point for Georgia for a while now. Okay, like there's no doubt. I think partly though, because the staff kind of wants to work Carson Beck into the game. Now, through the first 5 games this year, he was averaging about 50 yards in the first quarter, about 8+ yards per completion. So basically a lot of underneath stuff, just kind of letting him get his feet wet, not putting too much on his shoulders early. And as a result, they were averaging about 3 points a game in the first quarter up until this point. Just a bunch of dinks and dunks and just methodically work our way down the field. Well, against the best team they've faced this season, they said, Carson, we're going to unleash you on the college football world. How's this for a response? 11 for 11 for 146 and 2 touchdowns in the first quarter alone. They scored on each of their first 6 first half drives. 4 touchdowns, 2 field goals, and led 34-7 at halftime en route to what was a convincing victory. Now you look at the numbers, the final numbers after all, almost 400. Guys gone for 300 plus in however many games in a row. And I thought the defense did a pretty good job settling down because early on, Kentucky had a few things going. Kentucky was their own worst enemy with a couple of bad penalties. One holding, one on a late hit after the whistle that got them way behind the sticks. So Kentucky was kind of their own worst enemy. But either way, if Carson Beck plays like that, Georgia's going to be really tough to beat. I am so impressed with what I've seen from him. And I understand that one aspect that has been missing up to this point has been the deep ball. A lot of Georgia fans have been pretty disappointed with how inefficient they've been throwing it downfield. Well, it's not for a lack of talent and it's not for a lack of ability because they can definitely do it if they want to. And Carson Beck delivered a performance on Saturday against a good defense, a well-coached defense with a lot of strange looks. Brad White and Kentucky defensively do a really good job. They make it hard on the quarterback. They don't often give you freebies. Well, the protection was good. And even at times in the first 5 or 6 weeks, Carson Beck has been back there and the protection hasn't been great. They've had busts in protection. He's still gotten the ball out on time. He is playing so well right now. I think he is a star. And while everybody is still going to kind of compare him to what came before him in Stetson Bennett is going to make improbable plays happen. And it's really exciting and it's really fun. It's all the same reasons why we loved Johnny Manziel. Like Johnny Manziel and Stetson Bennett, very similar. Like run around. I never know what's going to happen. This guy's he's going to start over here. He's going to reverse field. He's going to reverse field again. He's going to throw it back across his shoulder or back behind his back. And, crazy things happen when Johnny Manziel and Stetson Bennett were on the field. So it was really fun and really entertaining and really just chaotic in a lot of ways. Well, Carson Beck's going to win more traditionally, and that will make his offensive coaches look really smart. He's going to make great decisions. He's going to get rid of the football. He's going to understand his protections. He's going to give what I think is an improving receiver core a chance. We already know Brock Bowers is a monster. That goes without saying. But what I saw from Robert Thomas, he's coming into his own. Marcus Rosemy-Jacksaint, he's coming into his own. I've already seen Dominic Lovett be an elite slot receiver in the SEC. He'll be that again. Ladd McConkey's only going to get more healthy as the season goes along. Arian Smith is only going to have more opportunities to create downfield if they can get the run game going. Georgia's offense is going to be remarkably difficult to defend as they continue to move forward in the season.